Merry Christmas, everyone. That's an illusion, but it's something similar to what's happening. So, anyways, just take a good look at what's going on. It's all an illusion, alright? That's what we're going to talk about today. Illusions, exclusions, excursions, and subversion. And the diversion into the common world of fatalities and sigils. And when you have sigils placed on top of rocks and stones, therefore, henceforth, Sigmund Freud and Bopper Coolidge and triathlon, long stretches of road, Forrest Gump, and it's a terrible twos. You always remember that and keep that in mind. Super safe. Salisbury steaks and that looks pretty good. Barbecue on the grill, probably at the beach, birch trees and pine needle cones and whatnot. And it kind of feels like home. And bellows beneath the stones. Of course, you have the night fires, weird drains that you never heard of or that you never even walk on top of because it's just like too many pine cones, too much bullshit going on with that. And stick burrs, you avoid those, and it gives you kind of that feel. And then it's like, whoa, that's lighting my mind up. That's lighting me up so much. I don't even know what to feel. I feel very high. I feel very high inside. I feel so high up, and it's a satisfactory feeling. One of excellence and one of preparatory feelings for high-end thinking, and that's what kind of lights the fire under your ass to understand what's going on with the preposition of synonymous, conclusive data hunting, and when big data is locatable in forever kind of states of mind, you loop it back and forth, kind of like in a tape recorder set, where you see the 8 of a side effect, and it's a nasty side effect. And when you retreat the entire army, it kind of looks like a placated zone. It's like a zone for people to work out, for people to kind of stay calm, do the works, push-ups, and everything that makes people feel so joyful about life. It's a quick one, and that's how howdy, you say howdy do, and California is too, and that's where it's kind of like a frustration. You have a grumpy face, and you hold your lips in kind of a grumpy way, and so, a little bit. You kind of understand that from a Canadian perspective, because when you go up to Canada, boy, is it cold, and it can reach down to like maybe the zeros, tens, 20s, and 40s. I want to say, even during the summertime, and it wouldn't be coughing, it would be sneezing, blah blah blah. That's just kind of that background box information. The boxes that you have laying around about the warehouse. It's just like, don't even touch those. 8s and perhaps 7s. 79123. Got a 0054. And that's a placard. You place that placard on the desk. It says something like ASTP, and walk further down the canal. And at the canal level, it's just kind of like, oh, fuck that place. I fucking hate how that place feels. It's kind of gross feeling, and they should clean it up. It feels like a really nasty place that you might see in something like Shenmue, and that's like the fourth kind. You're visited by an owl. It reaches down, it plucks you up, and then you take a gas station, you wait there for a little bit, look down the way to a bunch of benches. You got the lockers left and right, and you situate yourself. It's kind of like your Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So when she looks at you, and it's just kind of like you're blonding, and it's just like, wait, you're blonding or you're blinding, or you're holy shit, you gotta get where I'm trying to say now. So that's why you keep that alive. It's chewing gum and wears earrings, and it's like, okay, that feels pretty good. And then you're just like, okay, moving forth from the fifth dimension of sorts, this age of Aquarius, stay alive. And that's where the Bee Gees came in, from the 70s, Beatles. You're super fast, super quick, and you keep moving forward and move super fast. It's just like, as the king of the radio, it's like, you take over the entire broadcast, you take over the entire station, you take over the whole, video kingdom, and you're connected with everything, one and beyond, and God is above, and keeps, the big all-seeing eye is just one big artful effect. And it's kind of like, I wish there was something new, something original that could be created that would take over the esoteric meaning of it all, and kind of, not but edit it, in a type of way that makes it a little more, makes it a little more interesting, and it just keeps me going, keeps me on my toes, like Duracell, and like Energizer Bunny. It's pink, and there's kind of like a battery situation, and then but you wait for a little bit, and your eyes open to that factor, and it's just kind of like, whoa. You remember you have hair on your arms, you have hair on your hands, just a little bit. And there's kind of a lock-up situation. You lock up, you lock the safe, hold the safe in place, turn it around, modify the program with the Maya, and when you finally calm down, you reach into the steam vent, and you see the train chugging all the way down the fucking train tracks. And then it's just like Christmas time is back online, and the fire, it doesn't matter how long the fire even lasts, it just, you keep suck it down, kind of like how Duke Nukem kind of says back in the day with Duke Nukem 3D and Situated Forever situation. And that's why it took forever. You kept reading the magazine, you kept reading Game Informers, and it was just like pressure, put a lot of pressure on top of the wounds, and then you save that person from absolute death. And it's incredible that you're safe in the hands of God. And that's what brings us to the conclusion of a very satisfying episode. Very, very satisfying podcast. And that's when you release yourself up to work mode, and you remember the flames that are alive in all of us as we weld the doors that don't need to be opened shut until we need those doors to be opened once again. And we regulate that with, of course, the PODs and the separatist colonies, fictitious manners of pantheism and pantheology. And it's cornflakes for everyone. It's just keep it going. All right, thank you so much, and we're gonna keep going with this podcast, and it's because we're just about to hit the tippy top of it all, and it's the color red. You flash it off, but keep it on, and that's when you're hanging out at this kind of like a boutique, but it's not a boutique. You're looking at the background. You're looking toward the sunny areas of life, and it feels like Kaneohe in Hawaii. If you've ever been to Hawaii, Kaneohe is a wonderful place. It's a big town, pink, and lots of city-ish kind of environment, while also the shoji, doors open, and it's just kind of like you are a warrior. You, sir, are a golden warrior, and there's a lot of platinum teeth, smiling, and sunglasses, on or off. And too bad you guys fucking turn around. I've already been through this cycle of life before, and that's where you cancel out. Enjoy life as it is, and sunlight keeps flowing in the direction of beauty and pain is just a part of life. Then you close the books. You realize, hey, I wanted to say a really fucking bad word. The word. It's so inflammatory. I already know digitization is going to go ahead and it's putting a lot of diamond pressure in my heart, and that's where the coal, becomes also very darkened. Very, you take your fist, crunch it up into a ball, and it's like, pack it down, pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. So when you're finished jumping around, able to just kind of sort of relax and that chill pill I keep talking about, it's Professor X, Professor Xavier. The phrase is on top of the eyeball situation where everyone's just looking up and it's just like, I cannot believe the things that are happening right now. It's just incredible. What you're seeing right now, you already know, it's already beyond the preliminary point. We are now at the realistic entropy, systemic and not Madagascar, but Mediterranean, not Mediterranean. There's a word there. There's a word that starts with an M, and it's a secretive type of word, secrets, and you keep those, and you figure it out as life keeps moving on. And when you detect the ultimate mode of presidential inhibition and it sounds professional, like you're Bach, and that's what we have when we visit Marty McFly, Back to the Future, and that's when your eyes are open to that, you just kind of shut your eyes to that, smooth your rough edges, and realize that this is a beautiful podcast. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Stroke your hair and feel a lot of care and joy in the area and realm of loving family situations where we have presents and gifts that are at the trees, underneath the trees where the train stations are set, and the trains are going up onto the dining room tables, and we can eat together, eat as a family, all the beautiful, wonderful things, chickens, turkeys, I don't know, there's a lot of birds. They don't really talk about fish a whole lot, but anyways, thank you so much, and I guess that's where we're gonna go ahead and set down a flag.